Pokemon. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Oh, Pokemon. Welcome to my channel. So, kung bago ka pa lamang po sa channel ko at nakita niyo po ang video na to, nagmamakaawa ako. Char. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more video updates. So for today's video, recently po, nag-post ako sa dalawang Facebook account ko asking you for questions, pageant questions na pwede kong sagutin. Ngayon. And since matagal-tagal na din pong hindi ako nakakasabak sa mga pageant, sa mga entablado, Kenny, mga drama dyan. So, itatry ko po yung best ko na makasagot sa mga questions nyo. And sad to say po, dahil sa ambitious sa akin ko, nakita ko yung mga comments nyo at mga questions nyo. Hindi ko alam kung kaya kong answer. Sagutan, mga sis. Pero, I'll try my best. And, sana po maintindihan nyo na opinion ko lamang po ito at galing po sa aking perspective at paniniwala. And every, our opinion is sometimes wrong for you and sometimes right for me. Wrong for me and wrong for you. But we should respect and understand yung pinanggagalingan ng tao. Cheers! Okay, so without further ado, let's go to our video. So, hi guys! So, ayun. Ngayon, mag-start na po tayong sagutin yung mga questions niyo. So, yung first question from Ma'am Carla Ornaga Laresma. Agoy. What is the best lesson you have learned from this pandemic? Okay, so for me, the best lesson that I've learned from this pandemic is that we should value our quality time with our family. This pandemic has made us stay at home. And staying at home meaning we are with our family. And then I've realized that there are things that are worth doing and give us more happiness when we are doing it with our family rather than with our friends. Oh no! Rather with our friends. May mga bagay talaga na ginagawa natin kasama yung pamilya natin na mas masaya. And ngayon ko lamang po na-realize na marami po pala akong namimiss na mga masasayang bagay pag lumalabas ko ng bahay. Okay. Next question from Tip V. Valverde. What can you do to stay safe while COVID-19 numbers climb? Okay, so for me, I have 4 things. There are 4 things that I can do for me to stay safe as well as my family sa COVID-19. First is that we should have self-discipline. Self-discipline in a way that we should be precautious and we should be well aware of the things that we are doing. Alam natin yung mga gagawin natin para ma-prevent yung COVID-19. And next is that we should listen and abide to the rules that is given to us by our government because they only want the best for us. And next is that we should stay at home. Kasi staying at home would lessen or help prevent the spread of this pandemic. And lastly, last but not least, and the most important thing of the 4 is that we should have faith and pray to God that everything will be okay. Ayan. And next, from Ali de la Cruz Pajaroja. Magkano daw po yung yellow nyo? Sis, 5 pesos lang yung yellow namin, sis. Bili ka na, sis. Guys, okay, so next question na naman. From Tristan Yokes. The Ox. Basta. What do you do or what things you do to avoid boredom in this quarantine? So, to tell you honestly, guys, I'm not really bored. Kasi, sanay naman ako palagi nandito lang sa bahay at hindi nagagala. And, yung mga bagay na ginagawa ko is that I'm an author, fictional writer sa Wattpad. So, kinukontinue ko yung mga stories ko, nag-update ako kahit di regular. And nagbabasa na din ng mga stories. I also watch K-dramas. And minsan, nagbabaliw-baliw. Oh no! This next question is from Casey Luis Capales. Oh, what is your opinion about racism? Do you think that humanity is still existing? Um, Racism for me is not something that should be tolerated, and I am against racism because regardless of our nationalities, regardless of our race, our color, our gender, or things that makes us different, we should respect one another, each other. Because what makes us all in common is that we are human beings existing in the same world, and we are equally created by the image and likeness of God. And so, it is our responsibility as His creations to value every life. Kahit na maitim ka, kahit na maputi ka, kahit na foreigner ka or Pinoy ka or something, or iba yung lahi mo. Everybody deserves to be respected naman. Diba? Next question, how can you convince the future generation that education is the key to success when we are surrounded with poor college graduates and rich criminals? So this question is from Ednel Giray Dumasi. Hi sis, ang hirap na question. How can you convince the future generation that education is the key to success when we are surrounded with poor college graduates and rich criminals? So as a future educator, I will inculcate to the minds of my students, to the future generation, the importance of education itself. Because when we are well educated, then we will land into better jobs in the future. And that jobs will make our life more better. We would be able to help our family, provide with their needs, provide financially, and of course, we will be able to help ourselves improve. And with better jobs, when we are well educated, then we will land into jobs that will give us satisfactions. And everyone has their own choice. These poor college graduates, these rich criminals. I would ask my students if they would want these people to be their role models. Would they want to be these people in the near future? Would they want to be poor college graduates? Would they want to be rich criminals? I have nothing against poor college graduates, but I know that in our place we lack more job opportunities, and I know that. But that is something that should not be the reason for them to give up finding better jobs. You should be determined to look for a job, to have a better living. And for these rich criminals, all I can say to you is that God bless, and I will leave you with your conscience. No. Next question is from Ma'am Gambili Shoes. If you're going to describe COVID-19 on a black canvas, what do you see and why? If you're going to describe COVID-19 on a black canvas, what do you see and why? So if I'm going to describe COVID-19 on a black canvas, then definitely I can only see darkness, the black color. And that is something that should be made a symbol for COVID-19, because COVID-19 is a pandemic that made our life miserable. COVID-19 brought death towards millions of people around the world. And this is something serious that we should look upon into. And that we should always remember to pray and have faith. Kasi walang imposible kung nag-pray tayo at maniniwala tayo na we will have better days in the future. Making a point mga sis ha, mga opinion ko lamang po ito, and I hope na nag-gets niyo po yung opinion, yung point ko. Okay, next question from RJ Lukban. Hi, Bax. The killing of George Floyd pushes the world to end racism through street protests and went viral on social media. Now that we are experiencing this pandemic, the world is blaming the Asians, especially Chinese people, for spreading this virus. If you are one of the people who are against racism, how will you promote intercultural relationship? At this point of time, what we really need to is to have intercultural relationship with other countries, because we are facing a huge pandemic that is affecting all over the world, not just the Asians. And for people blaming the Asians, especially the Chinese people, they're not the one who brought this pandemic. They're also victims. Actually, lahat naman tayo victims. All of us are victims of this pandemic, and we'll be able to promote intercultural relationship with other countries by simply having good communication, country to country, place to place, nation to nation. Because if we have good communications, then we will understand each other, and will be able to tolerate our differences and understand each other's culture. Then definitely, every nation, every country will have an harmonious relationship with other country. And we should always remember that if we face this pandemic hand in hand together as one, then we will be able to stand a better chance in fighting this virus. Ayo, oy. Dumudog ko na yung utak ko, mga sis. Next question from Mami Rexel Karim. How will you describe COVID-19 to a child who has autism? First and foremost, there are many kinds of autistic children, or autism has many kinds. Nagva-vary po siya. Merong ibang autistic children na has higher learning abilities, and merong iba na low learners, merong iba na may speech problem, merong iba na nakakapagsalita naman ng tuwid. And what makes them all in common is that they lack social skills. But what makes them special is that they have the ability to understand and think like normal people. Yun nga lang, meron silang mga repetitive behaviors na minsan hindi na nila napipigilan. And so, since bata naman siya, then I will be able to describe this pandemic to that autistic child by simply saying na it is a virus that has no cure yet, kasi hindi pa naman nahanap ng mga medical practitioners or ng mga scientists natin yung cure. Although meron na daw, pero wala pa namang natitest or napuprove na yun na nga siya. And so, I believe na maiintindihan naman ng bata yun. Pag sinabi mo sakit ito, na kailangan natin iwasan, na kailangan natin labanan, yung mga sex, hindi ko na alam yung sinasabi ko, mga sis.
No.
Laban na yan. Okay, next questions, mga sis, mga Pokemon dyan. From Ana Castillo. Hi, Ana. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind? Parang ano naman, hugot naman kasi. Yeah, sometimes I feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind. Just going with the flow of life. Feeling weightless. Walang bigat na dinadala. Parang tinatangay lang ako ng hangin, at kung saan ako mapunta, go lang, okay na. Next question na. From Din Hermosa. Can you trust the government with the anti-terrorism bill? So ito, isa rin to sa mga issue nowadays. Mga hot issues topics. Because some of the government officials are pushing anti-terrorism bill, while the other are not, while the other are against them. I think that we should trust the government with anti-terrorism bill, because they know what they are doing, and that we are constituents of this country, and they are leading us, and wala naman silang ginagawa na ikasasama natin. But, kung meron naman tayong mga opinion, then we have the right to um, publicly say these things na marireach yung mga government officials natin at may isip din nila yung say natin. Tapos na mga sis. So, yun nga mga sis, na-stress po ako kaka-answer ng mga question nyo. Nanlalapot na po ako sa pawis. Sakit ng ulo ko. Yung mga Pokemon, parang mag-i-evolve na ako. Hindi ko kinaya yung mga question, mga English. Hindi ko na kaya rin magtuloy-tuloy ng English kaya I don't know what's happening to me. I can't even speak the language now fluently. And I forgot to pronounce it.
Oh no!
Hindi ko na alam na.
No.
So, yun na nga mga sis. I hope I made some points. And kung hindi po kayo satisfied sa mga answer ko, yun lang po yung mga opinion ko and perspective and views sa mga tanong niyo. And I hope na you respect it. And kung hindi niyo naman nagustuhan, carry lang din. I'll try my best na lang po sa susunod. So that's it for our video, sis. Shoutout nga po pala kay Shaolin, tsaka kay Rainer din. And kung meron po kayong mga videos, may mga suggestion po kayo sa next video natin na pwede natin gawing content, then leave the comment below lang po. Bye!